My name's Ashleigh Jadee. I would call myself a content creator now. For the last 2 years, I focused mainly on like directing, but now I'm working more with like smaller brands and like some established brands, fashion brands, still doing music videos. I'm a bit all over the place. So people just generally want me to create their content. I started out by doing photography, which I kind of fell into because at school I did GCSE media and I just loved it. So I went on to college and studied that, and then I found photography, and literally my college were just like, this girl needs to get out of the college because she's never here, like she doesn't hand in her homework. I literally just was on set. Any set I could get onto, literally I'd be there doing behind the scenes. And then after doing photography for about, I'd say 2 years, I taught myself how to film. So I upgraded my camera, I got like a Canon, and I was just shooting freestyles. And that led me into actually shooting music videos myself. I assisted a director called Jack Fresh, who was doing a lot of like videos within like the grime scene, had been doing a lot of videos them times. And he had actually started a production company.
Ashleigh, you know Jack used to work here, right?
Yeah. I've been here with him a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, shout out Jack. And then, and then Jack, he started a production company, and I kind of just met him at the right time because he just trained me up to be a producer. So my first music video that I produced was for G Fresh and Skepta. And I walked in and I was just like, I don't know what I gotta do. He was just like, just make sure everything's good. Okay, cool. So I had to drag Skepta on set, and he's falling asleep, and G Fresh is there, and I just had to make sure everything was running smooth. So I did producing for, I would say, about 2 years, and got to produce stuff for Beats by Dre, Kiss 100, all types of things. And then I got the opportunity to direct my first video. And I did that, and I loved it so much. And I went away for 2 weeks to America, and when I came back, Jack was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing a production company no more." So I was like, "Huh? So what do I do now?" So I decided, after like a month of thinking of what to do, I decided to just walk into a production company called Pretty Bird. And they're like a global production company. Their main base is in LA, and they have like a range of amazing directors. And there was one director called Melina who I always aspired to be like. So I looked up her Wikipedia. I was like, what did she do? I'm going to copy her like blueprint. I saw she went to film school. I looked at film school in New York, and it was like 35 grand a term. I said, you know what? That ain't gonna work, you know. That ain't gonna work. So the other route was she was at a production company. So I walked into Pretty Bird and I asked them for an internship. They said, yep, that's fine, start in a week. And I went back there, and then on the second week there, they asked me what I wanted to do. I said I want to be a director. So then they asked me if I'd like to stay and be developed. So I was like, of course. That was in February 2016, and then I got my first label video in April, which was with Western. So I got to do a video of theirs called On The Go, and it was like a one-day shoot, and I don't know how we managed to like shoot in like probably like 10 locations all around West London, but we did it, and I loved the video. That's like my favorite piece of work that I've done. I went on to do 2 other music videos, and then I decided that as much as I love doing music videos, I felt very restricted, and I felt like I wanted to start producing content that I liked, because I felt like my ideas weren't coming across the way that I wanted them to come across. So I decided last year that I'm going to start a production company, and I love watching content that inspires people and makes people think about things, you know, like I'm always watching documentaries, I'm always watching Oprah's own channel, all of her shows, everything. I'm always watching Masterclass. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do my own kind of version of Oprah meets Netflix meets Vice. So I'm going to start that. And I've been working on that for the last year. I've decided to do like a documentary series which talks to just people within the industry, but not in the bait roles, like not the artists, not the... I'm not, but yeah, we're going to hook that up. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. So yeah, that's the first series, and now I'm starting to look at doing more short films. I've got a short film I'm shooting next week, I think, yeah. And then this year, I've mostly just been working with brands. I work with House of CB, Simi Shoes, And then small businesses, like I've got a business called Jindy Curls, which is a company that focuses on educating parents with curly hair children. And they do workshops and tutorials, and like working with brands like that, like they're at the beginning of their journey. They don't really have much, and they appreciate someone like me so much. It makes me want to do more for them. So I love to work with like new brands and stuff, especially women brands, businesses. Yeah, I love all of that. And yeah, that pretty much brings me up to today. And that's what I've been doing my life for the last 8 years.